Hello, Tactical Chibi here with another World Conquest video. Today we are conquering the world as British Malaya. As we start as a British puppet, the first thing we need to do is to free ourselves. The way we are doing it is through a civil war as early as possible. For this, our first step is to go political effort and get the fascist demagogue. We will get the chief of army when the political power is enough. To reach the stability needed for a civil war, we need to take anti-communist raids to reduce it 10%. We are starting the civil war just before Armament Effort 2 focus ends, so we get the double of factories. As soon as we have the political power after starting the civil war, we are justifying on Republican Spain. We are going directly to naval effort to get some dockyards as we need to build some cheap boats so we can end the civil war. Also, we are using it to naval invade the Netherlands. And as I said, we will just build a very cheap boat. As soon as the first destroyer is built, we will use it to gain naval supremacy and start a naval invasion, so we can end the civil war. During this time, I also started justifying on the Dutch East Indies. When the justification on Spain completes, we will declare war and plan a naval invasion from the northern Spain to the Netherlands. And as the war justification on the Dutch Indies is almost done, we are just going to plan the naval invasion and move our boats to gain naval supremacy. And now we are designing a basic infantry template to take the Netherlands. We are ready to declare war and will justify on France in the meanwhile. Now we will just declare war and start the naval invasion. The reason we are invading the Netherlands first is because we can form the Majapahit Empire when annexing the Dutch Indies. It also gives an easy platform to invade the UK and France with paratroopers without relying on the joining the Axis. After an easy naval invasion, the Netherlands capitulated, and yes, as you can see, for some very strange reason, we are allowed to take Republican Spain course, and this is the first time something like this has happened to me. It might be a little dirty, but I will just puppet Spain, and I also puppeted the Netherlands and annexed all the Dutch Indies. Yeah, I cannot really understand this, and also nationalist Spain was not even in the peace deal. LOL. I will just accept this as a gift for the 100 hours of trial and error doing world conquests. Well, as said, we will now form
It's the
the
Majapahit, Majapahit, Majapahit,
Empire. As we already are justifying in France, we'll need to make a lot of divisions very fast. Now that we have an actual industry, we will go for war economy. We are updating our basic infantry template, and I am going to add artillery when I have the army XP for doing so. We have built a lot of transport planes for the All France building strategy. We will declare war and instantly start justifying on other European countries. As always, very easy capitulation. But there is some unit left we need to clean. We will update our paratrooper division so they can actually hold a fort on the UK invasion, while we finish the last enemy troops on France. And to wait while the equipment we got from capitulating France arrives to our division. As the UK AI doesn't want to take their plans from France, we'll need to launch the paratroopers from the Netherlands. While our troops exercise to get a little stronger, I will call my puppet of Spain, so the UK moves some of their troops to Iberia. And now we're ready to start the UK invasion. As always, while invading the UK, we need to be very fast to take the victory points and ports. I keep declaring war on European countries, so they join the allies and we get them in the peace deal. We almost got cooked by the naval invasions, but we managed to stop them. And we won. We will just puppet the UK and France and annex the rest. As Belgium was not in the peace deal, we will need to capitulate them now. Also, we are going to declare war on nationalist Spain after it. Hitler got our goal on my puppet, so I had to kick Italy from the faction and join the Axis. After we avoided war with the Germans, now we can go and declare war on Spain. And after a very easy war, I will just give all Spain to our puppet of Spain. And now, because Portugal had some of our core territory, we have a very fast goal against them. After an even easier conquest, we will just take Timor and give the rest of Portugal to Spain, so we don't need to protect its territory. And now our next big goal is to capitulate the US. We will keep building mills on our puppets to reduce their autonomy and building airplanes. We will make a lot of new divisions and exercise them, as we now have a very big industry. While we build our strength, we will make some collaboration government operations on the Soviet Union as usual. We kept Romania alive in the peace conference, and as they became the Allies faction leader, this will allow us to declare war and get very fast war justification on other small countries. And because of this, I postponed my plan to invade the US a little more. It seems Hitler got a little worried and decided to declare war on the Soviet Union, like 1 year earlier. After we got some small countries into the Allies, now we will just capitulate them and go back to the US to pay a visit to Uncle Sam. Now we will prepare our air force to support the infantry. After preparing our divisions and our air force, we are ready to bring some Majapahit Empire might to the US. While we take the US, we'll justify on Mexico. We also justified on Turkey earlier, as it's a very long justification. I'm not gonna lie, I told you what's going to be a very fast US invasion, but it's taking a lot more of time than I thought. Our war justification on Turkey is done, and as we put some troops on the border, we will just declare war. Our advances on US territory are slow but steady, at least on the west, because on the east there is not much advance. But we finally are advancing on the east, where the most of the US victory points are. The US is about to capitulate, and we will just puppet them and take all their navy. After the US has capitulated, we will just start planning a naval invasion on Animal Land. We will continue our conquest of the American continent. Even as I do collaboration governments on the Soviet Union, if the Germans capitulate them first, it's even better. We are moving our planes to help invade Turkey, but I noticed that the US destroyed a lot of marked planes. LOL. Until I saw the war screen, I forgot we were at war with Brazil. Desculpe-me. While we deal with Turkey, we are declaring war on Japan and declare war on China, so they capitulate before Japan. We are now preparing our navy to land on the Japanese islands. Turkey is done, and now we will call the US puppet to the war to help disturb the Japanese navy a little more. As Yunnan did not join the war against us, we declared war on them, so here we go. Note that we are close to capitulate China, we are going to justify on small countries to get them into the Japanese faction. Now China capitulated, we got almost no war score, but it's okay, as our goal was to capitulate China so they become a Japanese puppet. Here I made a mistake, because our units got jetted away to our capital, and now probably the Japanese will take all the supply hubs that we needed to advance. Well, at least now we can go and take the Japanese home islands. Well, at least that was the plan before I got completely denied by the Japanese convoy raids. Furthermore, they are pushing us out from Indochina because of the low supply and the constant convoy raiding. Now the best thing we could do is just to fall back to a better supplied province and build more supply there. The Japanese wanted to surprise us, but they got overextended and got some divisions encircled. While we struggle with supply, we are constantly declaring war on other countries. Now we launched another naval invasion, but again our troops got heavily raided. But it was not enough to stop us from landing, so here we go. Our divisions will swiftly take the ports and the south of Japan, while most of Japanese divisions die from low supply on China, along with most of our troops. Finally, some good F supply. Let's push the mechanized pedal and drive into China's victory point. Japan fell so easily, and Japan is also going smooth. We are getting ready to naval invade Brazil as they became a major power and joined the Japanese faction while we struggled in Asia. We also justified on Switzerland. Brazil capitulated, but it seems like Argentina is feeling like a mayor now. We finished China and now only Argentina is left to capitulate, so the Japanese faction surrenders. We waited a little so we could justify and declare war on other American countries. And we capitulated Argentina. And now we can annex most of the world. After all these years, Nazi Germany was not able to capitulate the Soviet Union. They could not even 2v1 the Soviets. What a shame. As Japan did not want to annex all the Chinese United Front, Xinjiang was alive and I justified on them and declared war, so I could continue and invade smaller countries, while I waited for the Germans to capitulate the Soviet Union. And well, look at that. They finally capitulated the Soviet Union. Props for them. Sorry Hitler, but I think we are better suited for the leadership of the Axis. I will now kick Italy and start justifying them later. Yeah, the Italians had not much to do against a sky filled with close air support and also mechanized infantry. And now we are doing the same against the Germans. Our divisions are in place and the justification has completed. It's time to declare war and call our puppets to attack from all sides. This is what I call Serangankilat, which means Blitzkrieg, at least according to Google Translate. Yeah, Germany capitulated, and only Denmark, Iceland, Sweden and Finland are left. With the magic of video editing, I will capitulate them in 10 seconds. And now we just need to annex our puppets for the beautiful 100% world conquest. And After some trimming, we skipped the beautiful scene of the Majapahit Empire World Conquest. I want to give a very big thanks to everyone who subscribed to my channel and has commented and liked my videos. You help me get more known, but also, more important, to feel motivated to keep making more videos and try to deliver better quality.